When someone you love is diagnosed with lung cancer, it feels overwhelming, not just for them, but for you, too. You want to help, but where do you even start? Today, we're going to walk through a complete guide for families and caregivers. These are practical, compassionate steps you can take to make a real difference in their daily life. This isn't just about medicine. It's about comfort, support, and love. First, and most importantly, let's talk about emotional support. Lung cancer patients often face a storm of emotions: fear, sadness, frustration, even anger. Your role isn't to fix everything, but to be a safe harbor. Listen without judgment. Let them talk about their feelings, even the difficult ones. Moods will change, and that's okay. Stay patient, offer a comforting hand, and reassure them that you're there for them. Sometimes, just sitting with them in silence, your quiet presence can be more powerful than any words. Remember, feeling emotionally supported can significantly reduce anxiety and improve their day-to-day well-being. Next, let's focus on nutrition. It's very common for lung cancer patients to lose their appetite or feel too tired to eat. This is where you can step in. Instead of big, heavy meals, try preparing small, frequent ones throughout the day. Focus on foods that are easy to eat and packed with nutrients. Think about gentle options like soups, smoothies, soft fruits, steamed vegetables, fish, and eggs. Also, encourage them to sip water regularly to stay hydrated. If they feel nauseous, try to avoid cooking foods with strong smells. Good nutrition is fuel. It helps them maintain strength and fight fatigue, which is crucial during treatment. Breathing comfort is another major area where you can provide support. Lung cancer can make something as simple as breathing feel like a struggle. To help, keep their room clean, well ventilated, and free of dust. A fan or an open window can improve airflow and make breathing easier. When they're resting, help them sit in an upright or reclined position, as lying flat can increase breathlessness. Encourage them to take slow, deep breaths when they feel short of breath. And it's essential to create a smoke-free environment and avoid strong perfumes or cleaning products that could irritate their lungs. Comfortable breathing directly reduces fatigue and stress. Let's talk about movement. While they might feel weak, light physical activity can be incredibly beneficial if their doctor approves. This doesn't mean intense workouts. It could be as simple as a short, slow walk in the garden, some gentle stretching in a chair, or specific physical therapy exercises recommended by their medical team. Movement helps maintain muscle strength, improves circulation, and can even lift their mood. The key here is to listen to their body. Never push them if they're feeling exhausted. On some days, rest is the most important activity. Managing medications is a critical task. It can be confusing with so many pills and schedules. You can help by creating a simple reminder system, organizing their medicines in a pill box, and making sure they take them as prescribed. It's also vital to watch for side effects like nausea, dizziness, or unusual fatigue. Keep a log of any new symptoms and be sure to inform their doctor about any concerns. While you're helping them stay on track, remember that all treatment decisions must come from their healthcare team. Your role is to support, not to prescribe. Creating a comfortable home environment can make a world of difference. Think about creating a sanctuary for rest and healing. Soft pillows can help them prop up to breathe more easily. Warm blankets provide comfort. A designated quiet space for rest, free from noise and clutter, is essential. A supportive chair that allows them to sit upright comfortably can also be a great help. Reducing stress in their physical surroundings promotes a sense of peace and can aid in their recovery. Daily tasks that we take for granted can become monumental challenges for someone battling lung cancer. The weakness can be profound. Offering help with cooking, cleaning, or even bathing and dressing can relieve a huge burden. You can also assist with transportation to and from Dr.'s appointments and help keep track of their schedule. By stepping in to help with these practical things, you free up their energy to focus on what truly matters: healing and resting. Prepare yourself for emotional highs and lows, both theirs and yours. Cancer is a journey with many ups and downs. They will have days of fatigue, moments of hopelessness, and fears about the future. Your role is to be a steady, calm presence. You don't need to have all the answers. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is simply, "I'm here with you." Your non-judgmental support is a form of medicine in itself. And don't forget to care for your own emotional health, too. You can't pour from an empty cup. Communication with the healthcare team is another area where you can be a valuable advocate. Medical appointments can be overwhelming. You can help by accompanying them, taking notes, and asking questions they might forget or feel too intimidated to ask. If you notice any new symptoms or side effects at home, you can be the one to report them to the doctors or nurses. Helping them understand medical instructions ensures they get the best care possible. This teamwork empowers them and reduces their anxiety. Finally, encourage hope and meaning. This isn't about promoting false hope, but about finding joy in the present moment. Celebrate the small victories a day with less pain, an appetite returning, or a good night's sleep. Find activities they can still enjoy, whether it's watching their favorite movie, listening to music, having a short trip outside for fresh air, or talking with loved ones on the phone. Quality of life is just as important as the treatment itself. Focusing on moments of connection and happiness can bring light to even the darkest days. Caring for someone with lung cancer is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a journey filled with challenges, but also with profound moments of love and connection. Your kindness, your presence, and your support are an incredible gift. You don't have to be perfect. Just being there, day in and day out, is more than enough. Thank you for watching, and for everything you do. If you found this guide helpful, please like and subscribe for more content on supporting your loved ones. Today, we tell a powerful story. A story of courage, hope, and the incredible strength found in the hearts of older people facing lung cancer. This is the journey of Grandfather Sovan, a 74-year-old retired teacher, a man who discovered that even in the darkest moments, hope can still shine. In a quiet village surrounded by rice fields and warm morning light, Grandfather Sovan lived a simple life. He woke before sunrise, brewed tea, swept his yard, and tended to the orchids he cared for like children. For years, his days were calm, peaceful, predictable. But one season, something began to change. He felt tired more often. His chest felt heavy, and the cough stayed for weeks. At first, he brushed it off. "I'm old," he said. "A little cough is nothing." But deep down, he knew something wasn't right. One morning, his daughter insisted he visit the hospital. After hours of tests, x-rays, and worried silence, the doctor entered the room. His voice was soft, but the words hit like thunder. "Mr. Savon, you have lung cancer." Savon's breath disappeared. His mind went blank. He stared at the white wall in front of him and felt the world shrinking. He was 74. Was this the end? That night, he sat on his wooden porch. The moon glowed above him, but he felt only darkness. Lung cancer, at my age. How can I fight this? He whispered to himself. The fear was heavy. Not fear of death, but fear of burdening his family. He closed his eyes and let the cool night wind touch his face. It had been many years since he felt this fragile. The next morning, he woke to the sound of footsteps, his daughter, Lena, his wife, Dara, and his grandson, Vith. They didn't come with sadness, they came with strength. Little Vith climbed onto his grandfather's lap, looked into his eyes, and said, "Grandpa, you taught me how to be brave. Now it's my turn to help you." Tears filled Sovin's eyes, not from fear, but from love. His daughter hugged him and whispered, "You are not alone. We will fight this together." The fear didn't disappear, but it softened. For the first time since the diagnosis, he felt a tiny spark of hope. Treatment began. Chemotherapy, breathing therapy, hospital visits, long hours of waiting. Some days, Sovin felt strong. Other days, he felt like he was fading. He lost his appetite. His hair began to thin. He felt weaker than ever. At night, he lay awake, wondering, will I see my grandson grow up? Will I survive this year? But every morning, his wife placed warm soup in front of him. His neighbors visited, bringing fruits and stories. Children he once taught came to cheer him up. Slowly, Sovin realized, cancer may weaken the body, but love strengthens the soul. One day, during a hospital visit, he joined a support group for lung cancer patients. There were young adults, middle-aged men, and other elderly people just like him. Some shared stories of fear. Some shared stories of survival. Some cried, some smiled. For the first time, Sovin understood. He wasn't the only one fighting. When it was his turn to speak, he hesitated. But then he said, "I am still afraid, but I am still here, and I want to keep going." The room grew warm with understanding. He wasn't alone. Not anymore. Weeks passed, then came a setback, an infection that made everything harder. Sovin was admitted to the hospital. He felt exhausted, helpless, and small. He whispered to his daughter, "Maybe this is too much for someone my age." But Lena took his hand and said, "Dad, older people can survive lung cancer. Don't give up. Not now." Her words reminded him of his own lessons, the lessons he taught his students for decades. Strength is not in the body. Strength is in the heart. He decided to keep fighting. Day by day, he recovered. He began walking again, eating again, smiling again. The sun felt warmer on his skin. The tea tasted sweeter. The laughter of his grandson sounded like music. Life was still fragile, but it was beautiful. One afternoon, a new elderly patient joined the support group. Her name was Chenda. She was trembling, tears in her eyes, terrified of her diagnosis. Sovin moved his chair beside her and said, "When I first heard the words lung cancer, I felt my world collapse too. But you are stronger than you know. Every day you breathe, every step you take, you are winning." Chenda smiled through her tears. The others listened. His words touched everyone in the room. Without realizing it, Sovin had become a source of strength, a voice of hope, a light in the darkness. One evening, sitting under a golden sunset, Sovin told his family, "Cancer tested me, but it did not break me. Love kept me alive. Hope kept me fighting, and my age did not stop me." He looked at his grandson and smiled. "If my story helps even one older person with lung cancer, then everything I went through has meaning." And so, Grandfather Sovin became a symbol of courage, not because he never felt fear, but because he faced fear and kept walking forward. His message to all older people living with lung cancer is simple. You matter. You are strong. You are not alone. And your story is not over. If you or someone you love is facing a similar journey, remember that support is available. Please don't hesitate to reach out to healthcare professionals or support groups. You are not alone. Thank you for watching. Please share this story to spread a message of hope.